So stay with me for a second. You know when you have a party, you're still in school, you have a party coming up, and you want to make sure you invite like that guy. You invite that guy who's like the one who's gonna bring the board games to the party, bring the fun stories to the party, who's gonna bring the cool drinks to the party. And there's like nothing this guy can do wrong. He is going to be the life of the party. If you do not invite this guy, he will the party's basically like ruined pretty much. And when that person arrives, this entire like you just know everything is gonna be an absolute blast, and everyone's gonna have a great time, and they're gonna remember this party for the rest of the time. Now imagine that guy is an adventuring party. Now imagine that this adventuring party is that guy's little brother that you had to invite because the parents were away, they couldn't babysit, and he was technically the babysitter, so they have to come in and basically have to be a part of this. And you just know that when something goes wrong, because now that he's here, something is gonna go wrong. You don't even have to look at any other evidence than to just look at that brother and be like, you were the cause of all this problems. And that's the Deadbeats. Welcome to the Deadbeats and to the Midnight Dispatch. I am Smoguls. I am the DM of this adventure here. This is not the only thing that we do here on the channel. We do have Smoguls Screams on Saturdays, and I will be continuing that with a little Silent Hill F for the first time. So F in chat for everything I do, because I'm assuming everyone's going to be saying that all the time. And Graham, what else do we have happening usually on Wednesday nights?
On Wednesday nights, you say? Well, typically we have some vampires over in our Savannah by Night game. Not messing anything up, not causing problems for themselves, not uncovering unspoken inhuman horrors about themselves and their condition, and the general malaise, melancholy, and ennui that happens from being an immortal thing in between a state of life and death, but still really young and new at it. So, you know, it's got a learning curve like a brick wall. Don't worry about it; it's fine.
Yeah, we what we like to do here at the Midnight Dispatch is just really lighthearted stuff that doesn't give you any existential crises whatsoever. And that is a thing we have in common with the movie Sheep Detectives, ironically enough.
Surprising
Existential crises in Sheep Detectives, if you haven't seen it yet. Passing it on, I want to introduce again our resident Sheeran and soldier of the party, Thorcha, also known as Parker.
Whoa! Hi everyone! My name is Parker, my pronouns are she, they, fey fair if you're nasty, happy pride. I am an actor for the stage and for voice, and I'm always happy to voice my favorite bug.
And introducing not only our resident tarot reader, both in-game and in real life, and the character artist for our player portraits, it is Kitty here.
Hello everyone, excited to be here. Yes, I'm a kitty crafto, and I'm playing a kitty who doesn't do crafto, who sets things on fire to feel things, and I'm excited to be here.
And I do have, unfortunately, one sad announcement for today. You have noticed past couple episodes we had Peggy absent. because our player character Angel was starting a show, which is very exciting. But unfortunately, the schedules did not work out anymore. So unfortunately, Piggy will be exiting the Deadbeats stream as Angel continues their amazing live show. So we wish them all the best on that show. We do, however, have someone joining us next week that will round out the party, and you'll just have to tune in next week to see who that is. But otherwise, that is going to be everything in terms of announcements. We have a Discord that you can join if you wanted. We also have a YouTube where you can see previous episodes of our streams. But with that, let's get started. So last time on the Deadbeats, the crew is interviewed by one Mr. Eternal in his own nightclub. As they discuss current events and Mr. Eternal gets his tarot read, the two parties come to a shaky understanding that they have similar enemies in the corpse fleet, and that they both want the Deadbeats to achieve whatever they came for so that they can promptly depart. Mr. Eternal does reveal that the actor they saw in front of the club, Noelle, was planning to marry one of her fans. That ceremony would likely take place at the Halls of the Living, which contains most of the Alibrians in the Pact Worlds and is home to a movie studio where they perform as actors. Sanctuary or prison? Undetermined at this rate, but maybe both. The crew takes a shuttle to the Halls of the Living and are promptly attacked by Corpse Fleet soldiers who literally crash land into the ship. In the battle, Marv is able to disarm the bomb they install as well as crash land their shuttle. His reward for his heroics? A free ejection out of the shuttle and a face full of undead sand. The crew does not have time to recover, however, as they see an undead horde approaching. Through a combination of Marv's cobbled together explosives, Sal's magic, and the necromantic bomb on the shuttle, the team creates a diversion with which they can slip away undetected. With a few grueling hours in the undead wasteland end at a ranch that is clearly occupied. The owner of said ranch is an undead being herself, but this is not some random rancher. She knows Thorcha, and Thorcha thought she was dead. And well, I guess she is. But why is she here? Why do Thorcha and her know each other? Can she help them survive as their life support starts running low? And what are those black spheres following the crew? Find out as we continue our adventures in space! That's Savannah by night. That's the wrong place. Here we are.
We were warped into Savannah, Georgia.
Warped into Savannah, Georgia. You immediately got eaten by vampires. New players, everyone. Here we go.
New players, you say?
New players. I said what I said.
All right.
So, Thorcha, I have a little thing I want to ask you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you tell me
Mm-hmm.
about the last time you had a conversation with Indara? Do you remember it being a happy conversation? A hopeful one?
Hopeful, definitely. And I would say the last time the Thorcha saw her was 20 years ago. Definitely around the time that wow. What a great question. Certainly the conversation, how do I say? It was a conversation that you have when you don't realize that it's the last conversation that you're ever going to have with someone. So you may take a few things for granted. You may have said some things that you might have regretted. I think for this, there is a certain, how do I say? Perhaps maybe a drifting apart starting to happen. Just two people on different paths in their life, and Thorcha chose hers, and they're not diametrically opposed paths, but there was a job that demanded a lot of Thorcha's attention.
You remember that conversation seems to be running through your head the entire time as you were entering Indara's ranch house. And you start to recognize the familiar parts of her. You recognize this very tall, like almost 8 foot tall creature. You see clothing that is your team doesn't know this, but you know there's the right hand is part flesh, part cybernetic, or at least the last time you saw. Most of her cybernetics are well hidden in her clothing, a perfect way to surprise an enemy if they didn't know, they just mistook you for someone who didn't have enhanced abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond the desiccated face, she looks like she was beforehand. Although I'm gonna have Marv and Sal each separately roll me perception checks.
Ooh.
And Thorcha, there's a reason I'm not having you roll it.
That's fair.
Oh. Baby boy, that's a net 1. I mean, for a 7. But...
Sal has left the building. Doing
Sal
something
just is happy to be inside.
Sal's just looking out the window.
Yeah.
This taxidermy? That's great.
Oh, it moves. 18.
Marv. Okay. Marv, you know that you actually do see, like, as Indara is placing her pistol on the counter, you do see, like, the sleeve roll up, and you do see some metal, as if this is partially a cybernetic arm on her. Thorcha, your immediate attention is to the right side of her neck. That is clearly missing flesh. And where there is a, let's say, bullet-sized hole. So, what brings y'all to the wastelands of Eox? I can't imagine you're here for the expansive culture.
We were on our way to the Halls of Living, and we were shot down.
Shot down by who?
I have no idea.
Well, we sometimes have undead hordes around here, but none of them are sophisticated enough to just randomly shoot down a shuttle headed for the halls of the living. Which means either they are getting way more advanced than they should, or y'all pissed someone off.
You would see Marv is playing up his post crash Grandpa Munster facade, where he's just maybe listing a little bit to the side. He probably is naturally, but he's trying to look a little more dazed than he is, just so he can kind of start clocking things in the room, more about the person. Leaning on Peggy, who's less than half his height.
Incredible.
Almost crushing Peggy. Peggy has to use all 4 arms to hold.
And actually, a question. What is Indar? Are they human? Are they bug person as well?
They are not bug person. They are humanoid. I would allow you to roll a society check, because, and the reason I'm going to have you roll for it is because undead of some sort, humanoid, but not readily identifiable features beyond a lot of the desiccated parts of it.
God, I don't know if Peggy is giving me any help in selling the I'm dying, don't pay attention to me bit, but I did just get a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Well, that's pretty darn good. If I'm being honest here, that's pretty darn good. She looks to be a Verthani. And don't worry, I will tell you what a Verthani is.
Oh yeah.
Can you tell me how to spell it?
Verthan as in Nancy I.
Okay. Weirdly what I thought it was.
They are They are actually pretty well known for cybernetic technology. And a lot of Verthani are a kind of mix of cybernetics and flesh. Partially because they like have done so many augmentations on themselves. I would say with the Dirty 20, you also know that they have a caste system of some sort based on technology and magic used to augment their bodies. Beyond that, you would need to visit the planet of Verces to really know a lot more beyond that.
Cool, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Anyone else before she continues?
Thorcha is standing in the doorway of the room with this 20-yard stare. Her antennae are twitching slightly, like, she's taking in her scent. And this is just going to be a formality, I guess. Thorcha has an auto recognition lens in her right retina, which once you've learned someone's name and appearance, a HUD display displays their name, and like she's basically checking if her augmentation is confirming that this is who she thinks it is.
It confirms 100% that it is who you think it is.
Yeah, I figured I get just a formality.
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
By the way,
actually,
nothing like her. You completely. Yeah. I did a secret perception roll. You botched it, so I just decided.
Botched roll.
You lied, and now you die.
And she's just kind of staring. I don't think she said anything since she laid eyes on her.
Well, aren't you gonna come in, Thorcha?
You have booze in there?
Some that I scrounged around, but well, let's say my tastes aren't exactly up to date.
I don't care. I can't be sober for this.
Aren't you gonna introduce me to your friends?
Right. Indara, these are my crewmates. Salamandius, Marv, and Peggy. Everyone, this is Indara, my best friend in the whole world. We go way back.
how far back?
Very. Well, I used to be alive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to. I'm sorry. That must be a shock for you to see me like this, Thorcha.
You have no idea.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm just sorry I didn't. Well, I guess I can't really tell someone that I'm dead, can I?
No, no. You look good.
Thanks.
You really were the only person who could pull off a 10-gallon hat like that.
had to go through a few scrounge for a few options before I was able to find the right one.
How what? Sorry, what brings you to Eox? It's I haven't seen you since 20 years ago.
Yeah. Well, I was on a job, and I was at the job. I was kind of well, blindsided. I just remember we were walking, and at a certain point I was on the floor. There was a bunch of laser fire all over the place, and then I woke up in one of the temples here.
And when did you come back? Transition? I don't know the words.
Well, that's the kind of fucked up part of it. You see, apparently, I was supposed to be someone's undead servant for being able to do some mercenary work or something. But the Bone Sage who did the job did a little too well. So everything up here was still very well intact. Once they realized they couldn't actually just control me, they tried to take care of the problem. Long story short, bunch of undead revivalists stayed dead. I went out to the wastes, tried to find some friends. Most of them are mindless little dudes, and found this ranch and just kind of put it back together. Yes, Salamandius.
Oh, yeah, you can call me Sal. I mean, any friend of Thorcha is a friend of mine. A question: what was your job before your undeadness?
I was good at smuggling, getting people in and out of where they needed to be.
We've done a little bit of that ourselves. Incredible.
You've done, really?
Yeah, we have compartments
Thorcha,
in our ship, and
you done some of that yourself. You've decided to get into a little bit of trouble yourself.
Yeah, well, things kind of took a different turn in my life, and I am trying to roll with the punches.
Well, I'll be.
It's been
what changed things?
I left the stewards.
I'm sorry. Something happened?
No, there was. It was my time. You know, as a lieutenant junior grade, sometimes
Sal's gonna put a paw on your arm to try to like calm you down a little bit.
And Thorcha is going to flinch. I don't think anyone has ever seen her like this at all.
Yeah.
And Thorcha's gonna be like, I think this is a bad idea. I think I should leave.
Oh,
Thorcha, why did you leave? No, stay here. I'm sorry if that was an insensitive question.
No, it's not that. It was not on good terms. I was...
Roll me, because you are indeed keeping something, from her. I'm gonna have you roll a deception. Sal, could you roll a... Could you roll roll a charisma check for me, please?
Okay, and what is... that is a 15 deception.
Good. That's
Great.
pretty good. So I rolled a 2 on a
Cool.
different dice. That is a 3 total.
Great. Unfortunately, your tap on the shoulder does not help with Thorcha's nerves in this case.
Thorcha,
there's a little bit of like hesitation, as I mean you've had this history before, but there's no she's aware that you can tell that she's aware that you're skirting around the issue, even if she's not saying anything about it. And she kind of says, look, I'm sorry, there was a lot of trying to catch up and stuff, and I probably asked too many questions in that sense, but I don't want you to have to run out, especially with y'all's... Well, I mean, how are your suit's life supports at this area?
That's when Marv kind of just... But that's just the sound he normally makes.
Yeah, that's the normal one.
Just sounds like Sal hacking up a hairball. Everyone always thinks it's Sal. It's actually just Marv's general like behavior.
Incredible. I think Thorcha's gonna respond. No, it's not your questions. I was dishonorably discharged. 10 years of service. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Yeah. There was a
Well,
court-martial and everything.
you must have done something to really piss them off then. Good for you.
Yeah, good for me. I really dodged a bullet.
Oh no. Sal will still again just try to like comfort in some way, of just like a hand on a forearm or something. Just anything.
Listen, I got a barn out back. It's got a generator where you can recharge your suit's protections, if you need at least, and I can at least tell y'all where you should go if that's helpful. You said you're going to Halls of the Living, right?
Yes. and that would be really helpful, and very generous of you.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. Right this way. She takes her pistol and sheathes it, takes you around the back to a barn in the area. And she shows you a section that is like there's actually like a little hidden compartment there. Clearly it's one of those things where she doesn't want someone to randomly see a generator and decide to turn off the power to her whole ranch. But she allows you to recharge your suit system, so they're at very least going to hold out for a little bit longer. And she goes, so I mean, I don't want you to drain the batteries of those suit systems, but just down the road, if you keep on going in that, and she points in a particular direction, keep going in that direction, which is the opposite way of where you came from. So thankfully it wasn't like you're going circling around back. That's the way towards the halls of the living. If you head out and hopefully by sunset you should be able to get to a specific well, it looks like an abandoned mansion, for lack of a better term. But as far as I'm aware, the air in that mansion is different.
Different how?
Well, I haven't really explored it myself, but I've seen some critters like that would probably not survive the wastelands and probably would look more living than most, able to actually survive in the walls of said mansion. I don't know all the science behind it, but I was able to take some measurements, and the air at least looks more breathable for y'all than I would expect.
Out of character, as we were getting some of this explanation and passing to the barn and stuff like that, were those foreboding spheroids still visible?
100%.
Okay.
Awesome.
You know, like, not for nothing on nothing, but is that like normal? And he's just pointing up at all of that.
Is this like while you're in the barn or while you're transitioning to the barn?
Whichever one would help the scene transition.
Great. Don't you worry. I got it. So she brings you to the barn, and you're like, there's like a door open where you can see the spheroid, and you go, what is that? She's like, I mean, I don't see anything. That sounds like you're just seeing things as you go. But as she's saying that, she is very quickly sliding the barn door closed.
I thought she was giving us the full Westworld for a second.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
Doesn't look like anything to me. I don't know what you're talking about. Quickly closes the door. And then you see her go like up to like get a shutter a couple other windows and like close the barn door as well.
That's a bit of a reaction for a nothing.
Yeah, I think she saw some. That can't be good. But you know what? One fish scale at a time. We take a moment, We rest. We charge our suits. We collect ourselves.
Yeah.
Thorcha, are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you okay? This is kind of shocking.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm fine.
But also, hey, thank Desna. She was out here for us.
Yeah.
What luck.
Yeah. She was waiting for us here the whole time. Lucky me.
She seemed kind enough.
She was the only good thing that came out of that silly little tourist trap I used to live in.
Where was that?
Tacoris, on the Fulbright of Verces.
Sal writes it in his notes.
Yeah. We go way back. We were surviving that place together. They really were the smartest, kindest soul. They were everything I wanted to be. It must sound silly.
No. It's good to have people to look up to.
Yeah, well, I went and, messed things up, like I do.
No, I don't like that. Not like you do. You make us better. Right, Marv?
Marv's going to look down, or rather, he's going to be looking up, because I think he's sitting down finally at this point. And I think Thorch is the only person he can look up to, even when standing out of the group. I always enjoy, object lessons. He points to the arm. One of these things is not like the others kind of situation.
What do you mean?
Was that a choice or an accident?
We're really going into this, aren't we?
I don't need the whole story, just the one or the other. Did something happen to you, or did you decide, oh, that looks shiny?
You ever hear of the mechanizers?
Sam, have I ever heard of the mechanizers?
You can roll me a society check if you would like.
I will. Would Junker also work for that, or?
You know what? I think Junker would work.
Fantabulous. 19.
Hold on. Because I need to make sure that I have all of that correctly put together, because
out of character, the question does have a long point. That's how I'm starting my thesis.
No, you're all good.
Webster's dictionary defines the mechanizers.
Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia, says the mechanizers are...
So you've heard of as mechanizers as shorthand for a particular group.
The mechanized...
Yes.
Sorry.
Mechanized adherents of the apotheosis. I will say with a 19, beyond that, you don't really know much other than
I know what
than...
apotheosis means. I don't think Marv does.
Yeah. You're like apotheos. You actually, you actually maybe think it's called like apotheoses or something like that.
Apothecary Diaries. What the fuck?
What is that?
Why do they hate
Sounds
that
great.
cute little
Sounds like
show?
a great
What's wrong with
story.
them?
Yeah, they call themselves something different, but we know them as that. Back on Verces, we were out in the desert shooting at cans. It's the only thing we could do for entertainment, really. And the mechanizers came, they abducted us, and they started to do to me what they do. Forcibly augment people to prepare for what they call the Great Coming or whatever. They think that a singularity was gonna come, and that the only way to prepare for that is to, well, you know. They only got to my arm and my eye before the stewards came. Indara was thankfully spared from that. I could still feel it burning, you know, when they took it. It never feels quite right. It just feels like a stranger's hand on mine. And I think that was when I knew I wanted to join the stewards. I wanted to make a difference.
Do you know how often we'd be dead without you?
God, we'd be really dead.
Laying on a bit thick here, aren't we?
No, we're not.
If anything, I'm underselling it.
Correct.
You know what I see every time I look at that? I see someone who's been through the shit that it may define some aspect of you, but would have destroyed a lesser person.
You saying I'm just built different?
Yeah, and they weren't the ones that built you.
Hell yeah.
Thanks.
You took what they gave you and, I don't know. I've seen you, metaphorically speaking, turn them into gloves. So, but then he starts looking at the rest of Thorcha, what is visible outside the clothing, and just... Tell me what a carapace is, your exoskeleton. What is for?
It's to protect my squishy insides, I guess.
Yeah, you're our carapace.
Yeah. You are. We're the squishy insides.
I'm nothing but squishy. Have you seen me?
Well, we need the squishy insides too, right?
Oh, you always knew how to make me smile, Marv.
Look, if you start telling people, they're gonna start developing expectations, okay?
Do you know
Shut up,
why?
Peggy.
Do you know why I joined the Free Captains? After my discharge, I was damaged goods. No one wanted to hire a steward who lost their pension. I've been doing this for 20 years, and I was... hoping that it would give me some sort of meaning, but it's only really kept me going, for better or for worse. My life could have been completely different. And then again, I guess I wouldn't have met all of you.
Well, you know what they say on sign-up day, right? With the free captains?
Mm.
No
You
one's
only
here
get-
because things are good at home.
Yeah, I remember that.
Although I kind of want to hear Sal's version because maybe I got a different story.
Well, there was a lady with these huge glasses when I went and signed up.
No capes?
And, no capes, huge glasses though. Really like Coke bottle. What's Coke? Who's to say? Pop bottle. And she said there is free coffee, but you only get 1 cup of free coffee. But I brought my own cup. It was a big cup, and I filled it up. And she said, "That's how you think like a free captain."
Or
But
freak.
that is totally beside the point. I was just very proud of bringing my own cup.
Thanks for making me have to introduce this NPC into the game. At some point.
Yeah, Denise was a real gem.
Oh God,
Denise.
Denise.
I'm just picturing just like a pair of Hubble telescopes bolted to a person's face.
Yeah, truly.
And they do actually extend when they need to.
Yep.
Okay. Are we okay to move a little forward in time?
Can I say
Yes.
one thing?
You can say one thing.
Okay, so I'm guessing we're like falling asleep in this barn, right?
This is you have basically some time to rest and recharge.
Mhm.
Like Indara is kind of giving you space before you go on your way to an area that will be hopefully a little more you'll be able to sleep without just draining your suit's batteries.
Great.
Protecting you.
So maybe like as we're resting, if like a silence falls, Sal will sing a little song kind of to himself, but this is what it is. When we were under scale and claw, we were beneath their chain and law. We all fought hard to change our path through the fear, the cold, the wrath. We thread the story through our fur. We sing our songs through primal purr. Together we rise up stronger than before. We add more tales to our Patra lore. We wouldn't have it any other way. We live to fight another day. We thread the story through our fur. We sing our songs through primal purr. Our past, though hard and full of blood, we shan't let them through our psyche flood. We raise our paws together as one, for our story has just begun. We thread the story through our fur. We sing our songs through primal purr. He just kind of wanted to like make people feel better, and Patras are very big into poetry and music.
Okay, you get a hero point for the
Oh,
wonderful
hell
poem
yes.
and song. Fine.
Hell
Very
yeah.
good. Very nice.
Poetry.
I think that is a perfect end before we fast forward about like an hour past when you've had some time to gather your thoughts and feelings.
Yes. Mechanically, how much can we heal within that hour?
I suppose that's a good Fine, you want to heal?
Fine. I can also just use a med patch if it's such a problem.
Couldn't you do a medicine check and get some points back?
Yeah.
I can also. I have a +6 in medicine. If you want, I can try to do.
Hold on, but Peggy can also. Peggy also has.
Oh, that's true.
Some good medicine.
Medicine from the river spirit. Medicine?
Just shaking up a half-empty bottle of Tussin.
Who needs healing?
Me, I need healing.
All right, so Thorcha, during this time, you get healed for 11 hit points.
Let's go.
Nice.
Awesome. That's awesome. I love that.
All right, and
Mars a good sneeze away from me needing a new character.
you get healed for 12 hit points as well.
Damn.
How's Sal? How are you hit point wise?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm 1 from full.
Great, and there is enough time to do one more medicine check on someone. Hang on.
I'm 1 from full, so
you're 1
whoever needs it more.
Thorcha, what are you at?
I'm at 32 out of 38.
Okay. So actually what I'll do is while this is happening, do the treat runes on Marv and do the treat runes on Thorcha. When you succeed at the check, you can continue treating the target to grant additional healing. So since she'll focus on you for a whole hour, you'll get healed fully.
Oh, great.
Because that doubles the healing.
Awesome. Excuse me.
All right. Okay.
I imagine Thorcha was doing that the whole time when Peggy's checking them out.
Yeah. Amazing. So fast forward to outside the ranch. The sun is beginning to set, but Indara makes it clear you have a couple hours probably before the sun actually sets. And she gives you the directions to head towards to get to the manor that she describes.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, I hope you're able to make it through to the halls of the living. That area, if it becomes a little too dangerous, then I can see what I can do to try to get y'all where you need to go. But my methods of moving around, I meant to kind of stay in one place. You know what I mean? Indara kind of looks to Marv and Sal and Peggy and be like, do you mind giving us a second?
Yeah.
He's already trying to push himself out of the scene.
Look, I know it's really tough to not only find out that someone died but is undead. So I'm sorry that that became a big old surprise. I thought about it would be a fun reuniting part, forgetting about the implications of what happened before. So I'm sorry about that.
Why didn't you find me?
I was told by various been told by various other residents here that corpse folk like myself aren't exactly welcome outside of Eox. And well, to be honest, I don't know if whoever wanted me to be an undead servant is still looking for me. They apparently paid lots of money to get me revived to where I was, and I wanted to guarantee that was taken care of before I went out searching for you and bringing trouble right to your doorstep.
So now what am I supposed to do now? How am I going to live the rest of my life, knowing that you're here?
Well, you know I'm here.
That's not what I mean, Dar, you know.
No, I know. What I mean is, this is where I live, Thorcha. This is... What I mean is whenever you get done, whatever y'all are trying to get done, I'm around. You can come back and we can...
Fuck you. Fuck you.
What do you mean, fuck me?
You're not gonna be waiting for me on the other side. Do you know how many years I've spent praying, thinking that I was going to see you again? That somehow all of these years were going to be worth it somehow. And now I know you're here. On Eox. Twiddling your thumbs on this farmstead. I'm not gonna be able to see you again. I'm 54 years old. You and I both know I don't have a lot of good years left in me. I've wasted it. I could have had a life. I could have seen you again. Fuck whoever told you that I... You really don't know? You don't remember?
Don't remember what, Thorcha?
Please don't make me say it. Please. I guess you wouldn't have known. Sorry, that was... Tara. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh God. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna have Indara roll a perception check.
Thank you.
And we will see.
Yes. And
Flipping on a goddamn dime right there.
This is what happens when you get actors in the studio. Wow.
Oh, thank you.
You checking in. You okay, Parker?
Oh yeah, I'm 100% okay.
Okay. Good.
Oh, good. Then I can say this. Fucking theater kids.
She stands there for a moment and she just goes, look, I don't know what is going on. What is going on with you? But I need to tell you this right now. I thought maybe you'd be happy to see me still around, and look, I'm sorry that I got you act like you didn't have a life, but yet here you are going on adventures right here and there. You kidding me? You're trying to act like I wasn't going out searching for you. Well, clearly you weren't going out searching for me. So sorry that I wasn't making that effort, but it's a two-way street.
Dara, that's not fair. That's not fair at all.
How is it not fair?
I watched you die!
What?
Versus 20 years ago.
The sniper.
I was dishonorably discharged for killing a civilian. I didn't know you were there. Why were you there? I feel like I'm at least entitled to that.
I had a job to do, just like you did, apparently.
Were you with him? I don't care. I don't care if you were with him or not. I just need to know if I threw away everything to give your death meaning. My defense, my attorney, tried to introduce the argument that you were with him, the target, and therefore you weren't a civilian. I didn't even know that you... I didn't even know it was you until I was standing in the tribunal and I saw the name of the victim, Indara Nelthusian. They tried to make me plead not guilty. I used to think that every single life, every existence had its own inherent worth, but I was wrong. There is no inherent worth. Only the worth that we give it. And if I let them get me off the hook, if you died so that I could avoid a slap on the wrist, I couldn't. I gave up everything so that I could feel like I did the right thing. And now I'm not so sure. I'm sorry, Indara. I've wanted to say that for so many years. I am so sorry. I don't care what you were doing, what you've done, what you had to do to survive on that blasted planet. I just didn't want it to be like this when we would see each other again. So, I'm sorry for that too. You had no part in that. And that's unfair to put on your shoulders. And I don't need you to forgive me. I just needed you to know.
If y'all leave now, you'll be able to get there before sunset.
Dar.
You should listen to your lawyer, Thorcha.
Dara, please!
Indara does not listen and walks into her ranch house.
Indara!
And with that, I'm gonna have us.
I'm okay, checking in.
Thank you.
Good. Glad you're okay.
Whew, okay.
And with that, I am going to have us go to our break. Thank you very much. We will be back in just a minute. Do not change that channel. We will return with more Deadbeats. Welcome back. Here at the Midnight Dispatch, we like to keep things light, keep things joyful, keep things pretty lighthearted. No real heavy emotions here. So I'm glad we were able to do that for the first half.
Nope.
But now we're gonna get serious. Now we're gonna get serious in the second half and actually have a serious session this time around. Yeah. No more of Mr. Fun Guy over here. Mr. Fun Guy Game Master for all of you. Which is what I'm normally known as in the Midnight Dispatch, as Mr. Fun Game Master Guy.
I don't know about that.
Also known as
I am ready for my punishment.
FGMG. Yeah.
Why must you turn this humble little Twitch channel into a stream of lies?
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, so you have a destination that you can go to.
Yeah.
And that destination, when you first look at it, does not look like a place that would be able to have, like, it doesn't look vacuum sealed at all. So when you say the air is different, it's like, man, you better hope that air is different, because there looks like a lot of places where that undead air that is currently having all of your suit alarms go off could infiltrate. But nonetheless, you see this building in the distance. Do you move towards it?
A practical question is...
Yes.
Yeah.
This was... We would make it to the mansion before dark, rather than making it to the studio name, the
Halls of the
living,
Living.
Halls of the Living. We wouldn't make it there in time for dark. So this is the stopgap.
This was basically the idea, was that this could be a rest stop for you to continue.
Gotcha. So this is our reverse haunted house potentially.
Yeah, hopefully.
We get to haunt the house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the conclusion. That was the conclusion.
I feel like it's because the world is haunted with undead things, and the house is filled with living things. Reverse haunted house.
Yeah, there you go.
I thought you were saying
There we
that we're all
go.
haunted by our past deeds, and then we enter a house.
No, I'm pretty happy about it.
Boy, don't I know it.
The only thing that haunts
everybody welcome
Marv,
to-
for a delightful time.
yeah, the only thing that haunts Marv is the donuts he didn't eat.
That's called
That's
acid
true.
reflux, baby.
Welcome to Boo
Yes.
Haunted House.
I do like the I do like the idea that there is someone being like, yes, the acid reflux. That's because of the donuts I didn't eat.
I didn't eat.
I
Those are the
didn't
ghosts.
eat enough.
He's too upset at it, and it gives him the reflux. Been there. It's fine. Don't worry. But I don't want to talk about it no more.
Okay. So let's describe this cozy little manor that you find yourselves in.
Yes, please.
So it is a towering domed manor. It has a very ornate style to it. That red line you see in the image seems to be some sort of magic that is swirling around it. And you see, as you enter the massive tower, you see many Eoxian hieroglyphs that glow green at both higher up in the tower and also at several points around its base. Once you enter the space itself.
Wait. Before we enter, can I do a check for safety?
Oh, fine.
Ooh.
Fine.
I wanna
Do a
see what
check
the
for
magic
safety
is.
before I kill you. It's
I
fine.
was
Is
gonna
that
see
okay?
if I could translate the glyphs now that we've spent some time researching that on the way here.
Well, and also you do have something that you can use.
Can I slap an Arcana check on the table?
Yeah, let's go slap an Arcana check on
I'm
the
gonna
table.
slap that Arcana.
Slap it.
Wow, I would love if I could roll a double digit in this game. 14.
Who's here? Ooh.
That is not enough for you to get an idea on what the swirling magic in the symbol does from this area. You think you have an idea, but you would need to go inside to really get a good look at it. Would y'all like to enter?
Yes.
I would like to try and read the glyphs first.
Oh, yeah, read the
Yeah,
glyphs.
is this like a
The glyphs you'll
this
be
is
able
the bad door, enter good door
Yeah, yeah,
here
yeah.
kind of situation?
So the glyphs you see on the inside walls in the structure itself, you'll need to get closer to like fully read them. But they look like hieroglyphs of some sort.
But no, I wouldn't.
Oh no.
I frisbee out the turret because I can see through it. I don't need to be up close. And if something
Hey.
bad happens to the drone, it doesn't happen to me.
Great.
Smart.
Well, would you look at that?
All right.
It's like throwing the stick onto the landmine when I'm nowhere near the landmine.
It's true. It's the getting off of the landmine that activates it.
Look, we don't do anything with bombs on this channel. We said last week.
The area that you are reading, it actually looks, based on the structure of the language, it actually looks like a journal of some sort, as if a journal has kind of been etched into the walls itself, by someone who seems to sign it Lady Elisiana Taliak.
Lady of many syllables. Sorry, can you?
Yeah, I will put it. I will put it in our call.
Thank
chat.
you.
Thank you. Underworld lore.
Wow, I was really off with that spelling. Oof.
I see.
Oof.
Lady Elysiana.
But for an answer to you, Graham, on the danger aspect, nothing seems to actually happen negatively to the turret itself.
Okay. So I'm getting the impression of like, and you're gonna give me some weird looks. It's like the glyphs are someone's diary, like someone was just writing on the walls.
What?
Yeah. It looks to be as if the property of a lady, and he's like just like trying to like affix his vision on like the little like liner notes on this.
Yeah.
Just Lady Elysiana Taliak.
Does the name ring a bell?
You can do a society check if you want.
Yeah,
Society.
I might as well. Let's see if I can roll higher than a 7.
Can I help with that?
I would say that you finding out that information and knowing the details could give a +1 to that for an aid.
Let's go.
I rolled a 6. That makes it a 10.
No. There's no. That is. I mean, you're guessing it's a noble name, but in terms of nobility, you're also looking at a structure that's like, is this a structure that's been around since pre-Gap, since before the Cataclysm? Was this built like, there's too many questions about like, this could be someone who's been dead for years, or is still alive and undead, or is still alive and not undead. Maybe like there's too many factors that you could even begin to parse.
One final question. Are these like carved into the walls? Like it looks like it's part of the design, or does this look like someone drew it in crayon in some sort of like mania peak state?
It's I would say it's somewhere in the middle. They were definitely not part of the structure initially, but it doesn't look like the ravings of someone who's like trapped in the prison cell, like frantically etching. It looks like there was, for the most part, some kind of like, it was like carefully placed to be legible as possible.
Some people are just born bloggers. Nah, let's go check it out. Let's get inside. My feet hurt.
All right, the moment you enter inside, the trapdoor opens. And
God damn it. Every time.
And the new cast walks in.
The older brother I mentioned at the beginning of stream. So you enter, and your suits, alerts, and cautionary warnings about the air around you actually cease. And the air itself is very stale, but your suits declare that it is indeed safe to breathe the air inside the manor.
Let's go.
Great news.
I'm
Are there
gonna leave
lights
mine-
on
Sorry, go ahead.
anywhere? Sorry.
Um,
Besides the
there-
red beacon magic.
There are no lights. It's pretty much you are getting the sunlight of the setting sun and some of the swirling red energy. You do notice that the glyphs glow a greenish color.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna do the cautionary thing and leave the suit powered on.
So the way
Just in
usually,
case.
so the way I'll tell you in this case, the way it usually works for these suits is that the moment that the air doesn't become breathable, the suit itself powers on. It's a safety mechanism, so you don't have to be like, you don't have to consciously have it on ready to go. You can if you want, but the suit itself is meant to like power on the life support if you suddenly are in an unbreathable airspace.
Okay. I'm more just thinking, what are the things that it can't differentiate?
I would say I will allow you that the suits are sophisticated enough that they would provide alerts if that were the case.
Fair enough.
All right. So you are in this manor with a bunch of hieroglyphs and breathable air. What do you all do?
Oh my goodness. We're inside. I assume the how do I say, the foyer, the vestibule.
Yeah, it looks like a very large, imposing hall that you are currently in.
Take a look. See. I think the first thing to do is to check if this place is really empty. You know, like might need to do a little. How do I say? Like a
Sweep.
A sweep. Thank you. I'll have the scattergun out for that, just in case. I'm gonna equip that real quick and do a little sweep of this room.
Of the room you're in, not of the whole manor itself.
Well, I mean, we gotta start somewhere. I mean, is it awfully big, this manor? Like, or?
I mean, the truth is when you start to, it is not like massively enormous, but it is certainly large enough. When you're examining the first floor, you do not find anything that looks to be signs of another creature
Great.
that you would be able to see, or anyone that looks like a threat.
Great.
Is there still furniture and stuff in the building?
Yeah.
There is
Goodness.
furniture, and in fact, one of the interesting things about this is that it looks like furniture that is has been not necessarily well kept, because there is a significant layer of dust on all of this furniture. But you have
This
it.
is why Grandma
seen...
says to put the plastic wrap on the couch.
Exactly. And apparently no one thought to do that. But you have seen like huge sandstorms and sand like whipping up throughout the wastelands, and none of that seems to have entered this space. So a lot of this, including some of the like textiles and even some jewelry that you see, all of it looks like, again, not well preserved, but at the very least, like, oh, someone hasn't been home in years and hasn't been around to clean it. But not necessarily that it's been ravaged by the sands of time.
Mm-hmm. Still years, yeah. So this place has been rightly abandoned.
I mean, either that or someone just really doesn't want to do any of the cleaning here. Which, fair. There's a lot of furniture.
Seasonal depression.
Yeah.
It's because they didn't get their undead servant of Endara to clean up after them. Because they have too much of a personality.
It's the sage's house.
It's all connected.
That's why Endara knew about it.
Terrifying.
The pool could use some attention.
The jewels that we see, can we make an assumption that like a lady lived here or a very fashionable gentleman? Like, what are are there clothes in the closet?
Yeah, there are clothes in the closet. There are skeletons too. No, I'm kidding. All of the this is pretty simple to see without needing to do any extra roll. Well, you know what? Let whoever wants to go ahead and roll me a history lore. No, sorry. That's incorrect. Arcana.
Oh, I could do that. Though I've been rolling like poo-poo.
Yeah, but law of averages says you have to get it right at some point.
Yeah, no. This is gonna be the
this
time.
is the one, everybody.
This is your moment.
This is the one. You're gonna do it, and it's gonna be perfect.
That's the first double digit of the game. I rolled an 11 plus a 7 is an 18.
Ayo.
Okay,
let's go.
So you are starting to see a lot of the flaws in the furniture itself. You get to you see that the furniture is indeed degrading, but it looks like it's degrading just because of age, not because of other sources. And it does give you the idea that this was probably this house definitely belonged to like someone who was definitely a noble, but like maybe even of like lord lady status. Like maybe if this were a particular region, this person could have been like the ruler of that region, like on a more local level, not like just certainly not of the whole planet, but of this particular area. And probably therefore dates back maybe before the cataclysm happened on Eox.
Oh shit.
But it does that what your 17 also gives you is this big room that you first enter. You thought it was a hall, but it was pretty devoid of furniture. But it actually looks like you've heard of some manners of magic users that have what's called like an arcane symposium, which is basically a large room where sages, mages, any magic users can like discuss and practice rituals and magic spells. And also, if you were gonna do a ritual there, that would be the room to do it.
This is pretty legit. I'm guessing that the old folks that lived here practiced a bit of magic. I mean, judging from the shiny red light, of course. But yeah, this is a proper magic parlor.
What kind of magic do you think?
I don't know. Can I figure out how to tell? Let's see.
Before that, Graham, did you want to say something?
No, this is very much out of his element. He's science, engineering, mechanics, and then it's just they're spouting like the higher things, and he's like, I'm just be over here flicking light switches until things do the things that I need them to do.
So I will say, Sal, that with your 17 of Arcana earlier, 18, sorry. In that case, nothing happens. No, with your 18, you get the idea that red light seems to be emitting a sort of energy field, and that energy field is seems to be protecting the mansion specifically by creating, for lack of a better term, an air bubble. Where it's keeping the oxygen and breathable air inside this one segment.
I relay this information to my friends and say, let's not turn off the big light.
Copy that.
First objective.
Yeah, you see Marvel's just like about to like push the wrong switch.
Yeah.
It just says it's like in Eoxian, like big red letters, do not push.
Well, that sign means nothing because I can't.
Actually, I can.
I can't.
Actually, I can. Actually, this time. Okay. What else do you do?
I think just for fun, in this lobby that was used for probably some magical symposiums, Sal is just gonna quickly like warp reality and just emanate a quantum field.
As you do.
Yeah.
Casually.
Yeah. And so like if you enter this field, I can see like
0.
I can start to see like the potential paths you take if you're inside the field, just to
Oh wait. To describe this, what?
So
what is this?
my quantum field. So here's the description. Movements blur as images of alternate iterations of your enemies. I'm gonna just place it here, not enemies here, just Marv and Thorcha, just for fun. Movements blur as images of alternate iterations of your enemies or friends flicker around them. When an enemy or a friend is in your quantum field attempts an action with the concentrate trait, the action is disrupted unless they succeeded the DC 5 flat check. First time a creature fails this check, it becomes temporarily immune for 24 hours. But I just like the image of like being able to see like all of the different paths that my friends could take in this small little space.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So a lot of potentials come up. One is of different areas where your friends start setting up the camps. One is strangely a moment where Peggy at one point suplexes both Thorcha and Marv at the same time. You're not sure what you need to do to make that happen, but it's probably some really obscure wall hacks will be needed for that to occur. You do see a bunch of you do see some reading of the hieroglyphs. You do see some knocking on the floors. You do see all of you murdered in your beds. You do see
over
a
here.
skull. You do see the perpetrator of that, a skeleton in a like officer's uniform with a large bone sword, with surrounded by various officers, various other underlings. Yeah, they're just little fun little alternate realities.
I am going to not tell anybody what my cat eyes see, but I am going to start just putting some furniture in front of the front door, just a little barricade. Maybe, yeah, just being prepared.
Yeah.
I was going to set the.
What'd you say, Parker?
Oh, I said like you doing some rearranging over there.
Yeah, the feng shui was off.
Keep on doing what you're doing.
Small, like 3 foot tall cat pushes chair.
Have we had a history of Sal kind of just spacing out, like eyes going like saucers, and then just doing some random action afterwards?
Yeah,
I would say definitely. If anyone's seen Agatha all along, I think Sal definitely does the randomly saying words of a certain divination witch
Yes.
from that.
I was
Incredible.
thinking
Incredible.
of Nicolas Cage in Next, where he's just like constantly doing like the next 3 seconds and then changing what he's doing.
Yes.
yes, very that.
So I think upon seeing all this, just Marv's going to frisbee out the drone over in that direction and set it to a fun little thing I can do now called area denial.
Denied.
Oh.
It's just that one like basketball player just coming out of the air, swatting them, going, no, no, no.
No, no, no. Not in my house.
Is Peggy just handing out antihistamines from all the dust getting kicked up from this?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And Peggy has like one of those masks that isn't for like breathable air, but just to
N96, it is half past the
N96.
future.
Yeah, so the K96 ready to go, and has tried to get all of you to wear them, and is probably like chasing you all down, especially as Sal is kicking up a lot of dust by moving the heavy furniture.
Incredible.
Marv, was there anything else you wanted to do?
I would like to just satisfy not so much my curiosity as much as a need to prove a negative of making sure there's nothing else in the house with us.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
Same.
we
got to
check
start
the
doing
next
some
floor.
sweeps.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Gotcha. Perception.
For Bofa?
For everybody?
I would say that the Thorcha, if you're helping, we can add +1 to that roll.
Okay, I will add to that then.
Okay. Then that is a dirty 21.
Great.
Ooh.
You do a pretty thorough sweep. Doesn't seem to be anyone else here. There's a lot of... So what you did notice is that you do have all the hieroglyphs around that seem to be a journal, which you haven't gone like fully into yet. Like, you know, they're from...
I haven't found the
Media
first page.
Lyciana. Yeah, but you have found one inscription that seems to be etched in stone near the end of a collapsed hall.
Dead
There's a
inside, don't
list.
open.
There's a list of 11 names. There seem to be. And a single line of text beneath them. The ritual is complete. I am alone. May their memories remain with me forever in this accursed form, so their deaths were not in vain. Lady Elysiana Taliak.
Ooh.
I'm assuming Thorcha is
Ooh.
right next to me because we're doing like the
Yeah.
protective sweep
Yeah.
through the house. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's concerning.
What? What do you find?
Okay, let me it's not my first language, so give me a second. Something about there was a ritual, there's some names, bearing a curse, and not wanting some deaths to be in vain.
Of course we had to come to this kind of mansion.
Yeah.
Isn't
Out
it
of
odd
character.
that we haven't found anyone in here?
Yeah, so I'm wondering now if we move this, are we gonna find things that we don't want to see ever? I almost want to put the turret here, but at the same time, it all sucks.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to find a
should,
more, like, create one of those, like, deadly funnel kind of situations.
I like that. In any case, we should sleep in shifts tonight. We don't want to be ambushed in here.
Alright, well, let's go find the most defensible place in this whole mess.
You got it.
Out of
I like the
character.
idea of a funnel.
Yeah, like creating that, like, fatal funnel situation, but did it say like Spencer Mansion outside this, Sam? Is that what's going on here? Because I know you've been playing so much Resident Evil.
No. I haven't. I unfortunately did not have time to make the various puzzle doors you would need for that to be a set element.
Yeah.
But if you stick around here longer, maybe I can start creating those to do that.
Well,
but no, it didn't say.
If we're gonna
Spencer
stick around, there needs to be like an obvious lineup into a club. That's what we have established as that will keep us around.
That will keep you. Yeah. That will keep you here forever.
Exactly. That'll keep our attention.
Forever.
You look outside.
Good news
you see a line. You see a line is forming outside.
They're dying to get. Oh no!
No!
Move to the dead center of the room.
Ayo.
Hey, the puns.
There's a killer on the dance floor.
Okay, so you're looking for a defensible position.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I can move furniture wherever we want. Though it'd be great to have some help.
Let Sal move all the furniture.
Some of us are 3 feet tall.
That we're basically creating like a tower defense game maze.
Yeah.
And
as we funnel them through.
And the little Patra is the only one who's doing all the heavy lifting. Absolutely insane.
And to be fair, Peggy's probably helping.
Peggy's
helping me. Yeah.
Let me see what Peggy's strength is.
I don't know, but isn't Peggy's height like also like 3 feet?
She's 3 apples tall.
Yes, it's the two shortest characters are the ones doing all of the work here.
We have to do everything. Yeah, I got that +1 to strength. But I'm really cute.
Yeah.
Slightly on fire.
You know what? That does give me just a fun idea. Oh, Peggy has a strength of +0, so that's great.
Awesome.
Let's have a good time. Let's have a good time. We're here for a good time, not a long time. Let's have Sal with a +1 because Peggy is assisting. Roll me an athletics check.
Oh,
I guess.
This is your time. This is your moment.
This is it.
Time to shine.
This
Time
is
to
gonna
shine.
do it.
Shine on me, Desna. Oh, she shone. That is a 15 miraculously.
Is it a 16 with the +1?
No, it's a 15 with the +1.
I tried.
You're not sure. So Thorcha and Marv, you come back down into the main room, and the main room looks quite different. Mostly because you can see the entrance to the manor, but it's a little difficult to get to the other side of the room. Sal, do you mind describing what, like, you mentioned a maze? Is there also like random traps made out of junk that you made? Like,
yeah, I think he went a little Kevin McAllister, and
right.
There may
like
be a couple like small booby traps with some twine that he set up, like a tripwire style thing that's gonna like topple an armoire. And a couple other, maybe, I don't know, some little fire traps that he has set. But yeah, it's like, it's difficult terrain.
Great. It's difficult terrain. What is a little bit comical for you, Thorcha, is that for you can tell, you like see like Sal's and Peggy's heads like just barely go over the furniture and all that, but think about like a child's hedge maze where it's like the child can't really see above what's happening, but you are looking and you can clearly see what the path is to get to it. You would still need to like try to climb over the barriers to get to it. It's not that's all, but you do it's not like they have created a maze that's quite large enough for just any humanoid to get lost in.
Well,
nonetheless, you do have to stop yourself once because oh, sorry. You do have to stop yourself at one point because you do almost trigger one of the armoire falling traps. So clearly the traps are hidden well enough that they don't that any humanoid could fall for them.
Yeah, I like to think that Thorcha almost trips over one of them, just being like, ah! Hey. What the?
All
Sal.
right.
It's defensive.
Yeah, I know, but tell a girl sometime, okay?
Okay. There are traps.
There they are.
Thanks.
Do y'all want to do anything else before you basically make camp for the time being?
Well, I mean, I think Thorcha could volunteer for first watch. And because I am a Fulbright Sheeran, I only need 6 hours of rest.
Oh.
For a full rest. Getting all the lore.
Well, that's a weird thing to have to bring up. I don't think that'll come up at all.
No. Only have to rest 6 hours to gain the full benefit of 8 hour rest.
Nice.
And some cool other stuff too. Anyway.
So what order of watch do we want to do?
I think
Thorcha first.
We'll volunteer first.
I can go second.
Marv, do you have an opinion, third or fourth?
Do we want to do this as pairs or singles?
Good
Pairs
question.
can also work.
Yeah.
Maybe we do that since there are 4 of us.
Yeah.
So why not
keep each other awake?
Yeah.
So
maybe
I can hang out with Peggy. I figured they probably have like banter of her trying to correct his eating habits or telling him how his his cholesterol is too high or something.
Oh.
Trying to like from her like what you call it, or like ration kit, trying to show him a salad that's not a salad kind of thing to try and fool him. Kind of like trying to like wrap a pill in some cheese or something to fool a dog.
My God.
Amazing. Okay, so you all set up your camp, and Thorcha and Sal, you are first watch, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything it can be a silent watch, or if there's anything you wanted to bring up, you can as you get ready for as you should take a look at and keep watch while the rest sleep.
Yeah. I think Thorcha's just gonna be for a long stretch. She's gonna be silent. Her leg bouncing, like she's definitely still very restless. And I think she's going to break the long silence and be like, "I'm sorry you had to see that back there."
No, hey, it's okay. We all have weird people from our past.
Yeah.
How you feeling, though? That was a lot.
How do you think I'm feeling?
Probably drained, exhausted, full of regret, but also hope for the future, I hope.
You think so? Hope for the future.
Yeah. I feel like that's the most important part.
I don't know how long I can keep doing this.
Yeah, you know. You could always retire after this one.
On what? My pension's gone. I don't have any security. I've just been banking on doing this until I die.
Well, maybe we'll find some, like, crazy treasure. We'll be set for life.
Oh, could you say that one more time? You cut out a little bit.
Well, I was saying, maybe we'll find some
Yeah.
crazy treasure and you'll be set for life.
Yeah. What would you do with all that treasure?
Oh. I don't know. I mean, my parents are, they're taken care of, and I don't really have any dependents. I don't know. Maybe I'd buy a really cool ship. I'd buy a really nice jacket, probably first. Like a really nice leather jacket, or one of them brocade long jackets, probably in like an opalescent orange or something. Yeah.
You look good in that.
I agree.
Thanks.
If you do retire, though, you always have a spot on my ship. If I have a ship.
You sure you want an old woman like me on board?
Yeah, I love having an old woman like you on board. Who else is gonna spar with these silly little swords that are definitely fan art from some stupid movie thing?
Hey, that's Barry's favorite TV show.
I know. We didn't really have TV growing up, so I'm new to it. I mean, we had TV, but it was specific
Really?
Vescarium fare.
What was that like growing up on the Vescarium?
Regimented. Very regimented.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's better now, but they're having to redo everything. Like, certain things stayed in the Patra culture, but a lot of things shifted and changed, and my parents gained a great deal of, I don't know if I'd call it fame, but notoriety from what they did during the occupation. And so it's like a weird new style of celebrity.
Famous troublemakers.
Yeah, kinda. And now they're like, I don't know. I don't get it.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, they were kind of. You know that song I was singing earlier?
Yeah, I remember.
My parents created that song, right? And it's a song that kind of filtered throughout the kind of revolution that we staged and made happen. And they traveled and did these performances, and I mean, they were artists to their core. So it's an interesting kind of fame, because their art initially was to I don't know, bring everybody together, and now they're set apart. Yeah, it's interesting.
I guess being a badass runs in the family.
I suppose.
I wouldn't mind sparring with you again sometime.
Yeah, we should practice. I mean, last time I totally disappeared and went elsewhere.
Yeah. So, if you stuck around, you probably would have kicked my ass.
Yeah, totally woulda. And he cracks his paw knuckles.
I'm serious. You're getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
Just watch your grip. Not too tight, but not too loose either.
Yeah.
And you won't get disarmed so easily.
Yeah. I do drop the weapon quite a lot. But the weapons are often as tall as me, so it's a little bit of an issue. I probably need a custom make.
All right. Is that a okay time for us to continue?
Yeah. Let's continue.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
I know. I know. It's gonna happen.
Nothing happens during your watch. During Marv and Peggy's watch, there is a in the middle of one of Peggy's rants to you, Marv, you hear a crash from the outside, and your turret is out there, correct?
I think it was facing more the door from inside.
Great. So the turret does detect the door opening, and that activated one of Sal's traps, which is some sort of like flamethrower contraption that seemed to have caused stuff. And this figure is frantically trying to brush off the fire that has suddenly become a part of it. And you notice you notice them still trying to like sneak through carefully. The person who's clearly the leader, who is someone like in a uniform but has like a skull and a bone sword of some sort, is clearly doing a lot better at sneaking around. you do hear the clattering and see through your turrets the other various officers around them trying to like get through, but like tripping over themselves, trying to get across, which just means that as they slowly get into your turret's range, they are way more focused on what's happening right in front of them to notice the blinking turret that's just slowly whirring up, getting ready.
It's at this point I should point out that area denial is a cone of effect.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Or rather, it's either a straight line or a cone of effect. And I think cone is fun.
Yeah, yes. Let's do cone of effect. Please describe to me how area denial works.
So I'm new here. You've built your turret so you can rain down widespread destruction in addition to performing targeted shots. You can use 2 actions to area fire your turret. When you do, your turret gains the area cone or area line you choose, and range is halved. But area fire does... Yeah, the cone. I'm not quite sure how damage is applied though in that way. Is it just like all of them?
Yeah, let me check.
Save.
And would you say that because they were not seeing the turret and all the traps and everything, there's some sort of advantage going on that maybe may apply?
Well, they have to do a reflex save.
Yeah.
So I think it is your regular damage for the turret. They have to do a reflex save to either take the full damage or half it. What I will say is the DC for area fire, yes.
Oh, okay, I can see that now.
But what I will say is that because they are surprised, their DC for that to try to beat is going to be higher.
Okay, and is that based on what does the number? What is that based on?
I believe it's going to be based on...
Is that where finally my mechanic DC comes into play?
Yeah, I think it's going to be your mechanic DC. Yeah.
Okay. So it's a base of 17 before you add anything to it.
Oh, that's going to be tough. Great. That's going to be fine. Good. Don't worry about that.
Wow.
So they have a reflex of that. They have a reflex of that. Okay. Good to know. All right, well, one of these guys is going to have a terrible time because that's a nat 1.
Hell yeah.
All right, roll that damage, please.
So on a nat 1, does that mean I roll double
Their damage
on
is
him?
doubled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you roll the damage and we'll double it for that person.
Okay.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
It's not great. It's a 1.
Times 2.
It's a 1 damage. That is...
Does it do... Wait,
that
does
is
it have
booty cheeks.
Does that not add your dex modifier at all? Or doesn't...
I don't seem to have like modifiers for my ranged attack stuff, only for my melee, which is weird to me.
Oh no, I guess it's with certain upgrades in later levels they'll be able to.
I also have a like +0 dex, and I had no idea that played into a turret that is connected to my brain, but
Yeah.
No,
weird.
I don't think it does. I think that's just me thinking of it. But anyway, you do damage to a bunch of them in a row. Let's say that the sounds of turret do indeed awaken Thorcha and Sal. And it is at this point I would like you all to head on over to our battle map, where you can see just what is currently happening.
Let's go.
And at this point, I would also like you all to roll initiative with perception.
And that triggers my warp reality.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a 10 for me.
I think that's the highest I've rolled so far.
I'll be right back. I'm just my boy is. Hang on, my cat.
Your son.
Hang on.
That is a 26.
Okay, hold on.
Ooh.
I will get our initiatives in just a moment.
Because if so, I would just be firing that thing again and hoping it doesn't suck.
Yeah.
I like the idea of them sort of creeping in, rat-a-tat-tat. That didn't feel like anything, and then it hadn't spooled up yet.
Yeah.
That was the dry fire.
Okay. You guys do. Ooh, not great. That was a little better.
Ah. I accidentally drew an ellipse. Help.
Why are you
Help.
drawing a
Help.
ellipse?
I didn't mean to. I'm trying to draw a 20-foot burst.
Help.
I am not a cat. Ah.
Another one.
I'm not a cat.
I'm not a cat.
What are you doing?
TBT. I didn't mean to. Can you help me? Oh, I keep drawing dots.
What do you? You're
How
drawing.
do I get rid of them?
I got him.
Okay. Can I just tell you where I want my 20-foot burst?
Sure.
How about you bend over and I'll show? Okay. It's
Oh my
in the middle-
god.
Sorry.
That's exactly what I thought you were going to do with
That's
that.
very mean. But let me click and not do a dot. But like right here, 20-foot burst. If I can zap them
Okay.
all, I'd like to. And by zap, I mean I'm just seeing their possible movements.
Great. 20 for burst.
Yeah, like
Okay.
right there. That's perf.
So you can see all their possible movements. Remind me again the various things that occur.
Yes. While your quantum field is active, you can use actions that have anchoring. That's for another thing I can do. It automatically deactivates if I get knocked out. It'll stay until the end of up to 10 minutes or till the end of my next turn if I decide to get rid of it. Yeah, it's basically the same thing that I had earlier where I could see potential movements, and it's basically, if I have it up, I can use some of my abilities as a witch warper. It just activates at the beginning of combat. So I could like make that area difficult terrain, etc.
Ooh.
Okay. What I will say is because of what you had previously done already, you do already have this at difficult terrain because they are in that area that you
Our defense.
that your defense that you created.
Yes. Could I make it impossible terrain then? It goes from difficult to impossible?
Impossible. Literally impossible.
Goes from pleasure to have in class to difficult to impossible to in-school suspension.
Perfect. Okay, so awesome. Let's change to our battle music or our danger music.
Danger.
Okay. Thorcha, what was your initiative?
10.
Perfect. Marv?
26.
Ooh.
Makes up for
Sal?
my shit damage earlier.
21.
And Peggy
Just happy to be here.
is-
Oh, I actually can turn it to greater difficult terrain.
Oh,
That's
Never think
funny.
That
That's
cat
funny.
grin.
Greater-
Starfinder has like all
sorry.
of these.
What is
like-
greater? Sorry, greater difficult.
Don't worry about it.
I think the Bone Boys over here are worrying a lot about it.
Every bone boy.
Moving
wants
to square of greater difficulty
Nice.
terrain costs an additional 10 feet of movement. So it's okay. So you.
I
so
haven't
they-
done
They
it
actually
yet,
move
though.
backwards.
Yeah, they actually move. They actually move negative behind. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's great for them. Cool. So guess what? You get your wish, Marv. It is your turn.
Get 'em.
I'm just gonna do it again.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Get him.
So they're gonna have to roll reflex saves.
Can they? With the greater difficult terrain?
They
It's
can.
just difficult right now. It's not greater.
I don't
yet.
know why you're all complaining. They all failed.
Oh no.
That's right.
You're like bumbling
That's right. They did.
cops.
Not a lot. It was 4. Does that actually? That's a question. Is it just meaning that I'm using 2 actions to hit all of them? Right. That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, because otherwise you would be using one action to hit
Mhm.
one particular person.
Okay. I can live with that. And then I have
Yeah.
a third point where I can just stand up and shoot from where I am, right?
Yes, you can shoot one of them from where you are.
Okay. Actually, how can I check the distance here? Where's the ruler?
If you use the ruler, you can use the measure. Yeah.
That's 70. What's my range on these things? 40, 90. Not great. They're actually out of range. Nope, that guy's right on the guy in front is right on the middle, so I'm just gonna.
They have
try and
they have a range increment. So as if you try to shoot, if you're attacking beyond the first range increment, you take a
Mhm.
-2 penalty.
Okay.
Basically, the harder it is to hit your target as
Okay.
it's further away.
I'm just gonna use my laser pistol.
Great.
And because it's right in that 40 foot range. And that's a 21 to hit.
That is gonna hit, and you're hitting the closest one.
Yeah.
Great.
For 3 fire damage.
3 fire damage. Good job. All right. Is that everything for you?
That's everything I can do right now.
All right. Sal, over to you.
Sal quickly extends a paw and kind of does this motion, this kind of graspy motion with his hand, paw, claws, paw pads, little beans, and he warps the terrain into more bad terrain. So it looks as if what they see is the extraplanar fire lava rocks, kind of jagged, pointing up out of the surface, lined with like lines of lava. It's not actually lava. It's just what they think is there.
It's just the floor, and it's lava.
It's lava. The floor is lava, boys.
Heyo.
And then he takes a card from his deck. It's the lightning in a bottle one, and he is going to cast a little electric. Oh, he actually is maybe too far away. Hold on. Let me just take a second. Oh, he's a little far away. Oh no. In that case, he is going to move his little self over here and maybe take some cover behind like a cushion or a oh wait, no, I'm gonna get him a little closer. Was that better? That's better. Behind like a overturned chair, table, or cushion or something. And he will, you know what? He's just gonna stand there and be like, "What are you guys doing here?"
What are you doing?
What are you doing? We'll see if they answer on their next turn. Actually, they do answer.
You guys
by
are boned.
They let's see. What is their normal movement speed? That's not gonna get them very far. Yeah. Let's see. It normally would be that's an additional 10 and then additional, so they move 2 squares. 2 squares total. Each of them moves these guys can only ever move 1 square. Perfect. And this guy starts to kind of go around, but also cannot go that far. They're going to start shooting at you. Well, 2 of them are going to shoot at Thorcha. 2 of them are going to shoot at Sal.
Would they not shoot at the drone?
Oh, no, you're right. They would definitely shoot at the drone. So 2 of them are going to shoot at the drone. 2 of them are going to shoot at Sal. What's the drone's AC?
I am looking that up. I don't really. AC is 17.
All right. All right. One of them, actually, both of them hit. None of them critically. So overall, they are going to do.
Breaking out the dice.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. In total, you see them basically, they are clearly an organized unit because almost immediately once they get hit by the various threats around, they immediately coordinate who is going to attack which targets. And so the 2 aim directly for the turret with their guns and will do a total of 14 bludgeoning damage to the turret.
Oof.
It says broken threshold is 8 HP, so it's I think pretty well knackered at this point.
Yes, I think that kind of takes it out of commission at this point. Sal, what is your AC?
Oof.
Business. It's 16.
Good news. 1 of them missed. 2 of them missed. Okay, well.
Yay!
Good ending.
Not so humorous now.
Hang on. That was one action was to do that. They had one action to move, one action to shoot. Here is action number 2. Let me check. Those are still going to be hits, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
That's pretty unfortunate.
That's going to be, well, relatively small. Not that small. That's going to be 12 bludgeoning damage to you as you're hit by those shots.
Ow. Owie! Even though I'm in cover?
Even though they rolled pretty high on that second one. The leader seems to move forward and then holds you see him issuing a command to the troops. You hear him shout for them to spread out, and you see each of them actually move a little, start making their movements away from the circle. And starting to make their way out, and he was able to get them to start making their moves out of the immediate danger. But who knows if that's going to help him, because it is Thorcha's turn.
Yes, all right. Let's just see that distance. We are going to move. Well, actually, first, since I was asleep, Thorcha is going to arm herself with the scattergun. That is one action. She's going to take her second action to move 15 feet. We're just going to go... Boop. Bop.
Great.
And then, third action, we are going to aim for this... Nope, not that one. We're going to aim for this guy with the scatter gun. Let us hope it is... Okay, wait, ooh. Shit. Is it enough? Is it enough? I can't reach him. Shit. Damn it.
If I've learned anything from
Okay.
007 First
Hang
Light,
on.
the next thing you do is you throw your weapon at him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well that kind of skims. Does that count?
Yes, I'll let it count for now. This time.
Thank you, kind and generous game master. All right, we're going to that's a 18 reflex save that guy has to do.
It's a nat 1.
Oh,
Let's go! All right.
get him.
Roll for damn.
Roll for damn and double it.
And double it.
Damn.
Roll 1 dice and then double it.
Yes.
Okay, that is 4 bludgeoning damage.
All right, he explodes into a pile of bones.
Let's go! 1 shot, 1 kill.
Beautiful.
That's my girl.
One shot, 1 kill. That's all it took. Just that one shot.
Just a...
Anything else, Thorcha? I think that's all your actions.
Those are all my actions.
Okay, let's get Peggy going. Peggy is going to move forward a little bit, is going to aim a get 'em at this guy over here. So that
Get
means it's going
him.
to be a +1 to it's going to be a +1 bonus to attacks against that target.
Awesome.
And then speaking of attacks, gonna aim at that person with the pistol.
Pistol.
Unfortunately, that's not going to be enough to hit, but it is going to be the end of the turn. Back to the top of the round, we are at Marv.
So remind me, like arc weapons, they can actually like arc to another target, right?
Correct.
Okay. What is the like proximity for that?
Is
10
it
feet.
adjacent?
10 feet. Ooh, not a lot, is there?
The attack. So if it hits, the attack will go to will arc to the enemy within 10 feet, and the secondary target's AC is lower than your attack roll, then you will also do that damage.
Okay. I guess what I'm gonna do is head on down. Well, get a little bit of space here. And that's 35, I can do that. I'm just gonna continue with the laser and I'm gonna shoot the guy that Peggy was all, fuck that guy in particular.
Great.
As long as it does the thing I need it to do. That's a 13 in total.
That's including the +1 you
It
added
is.
before?
Okay. There's a 12.
That is unfortunately not enough.
Is he still in the craptacular terrain?
He is in the craptacular. Oh dear.
Oh no.
We've lost someone.
Here, I will show where the craptacular train. No, it was higher up.
Sorry everyone. We lost our Thorcha. Hold on a moment while I try to fix some elements.
Well, with this being the top of round, do you want to pause it here or?
Yeah, we may need to pause for a quick second while we see if we can get Thorcha back. Sorry, everyone.
Our favorite bug
here we
woman.
are. Just got back.
There she is.
All right, hold on while I make a couple adjustments.
I'm alive again.
Let's
dead. Go.
I'm alive. I'm dead
dead.
again.
All right, and we are back. Okay,
Hey.
We're so back.
Marv, you can go ahead again.
Sorry, does like bad terrain like give me advantage, or is that?
It means that they cannot move as much.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I missed on that, but I can fire again.
Yes.
Oh, that's worse. That's a 4.
Okay, that is not going to hit. Sal, it is your turn.
Okay. I sustain my emanation of terrain problems.
Yeah.
And everybody's still affected, which is cool.
Cool.
I think that's where it was. Is that right?
That sounds right. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll sustain that, and then Sal like pops his head up from behind the like overturned chaise, and his whiskers start smoking more, and he is going to breathe a cone of fire. Goodness gracious. Great cone of fire at these skellies over here.
Great.
What
they need to roll to?
And that is a basic reflex.
Okay. DC on that?
17.
Okay, the one just in front of you fails. The other one succeeds, so they'll take half damage.
Okay. So that is 8 damage in total. Half is 4.
Okay.
Please,
You burn the one directly in front of you alive or dead, and they are burnt to a crisp. And the one next to him is still alive, but really not doing well at all.
Good.
All right, was that all your actions?
His own life choices.
He just pops his head back behind the chaise.
All right. Things are not going well for these fellas.
What are you guys doing?
One of them is going to use 2 actions to stride to you with the difficult terrain, and then is going to try to slice at you, Sal.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. You are going to have a kind of like thorn. Their hand kind of turns into a sword of some sort and gonna slash at you. That's gonna be 7 void damage to you.
Oh.
Oof.
What does void damage feel like, Smuggles?
Pain.
It feels like someone is, when you feel like someone is like rejuvenating you with like the healing magic. Imagine the exact opposite. Imagine that entire thing in reverse, where you are feeling the energy get drained out of you.
Oof.
Yeesh.
Ouchie.
Yeah, not a fun feeling. This other guy is gonna move 1, going to aim at Thorcha with a couple of attacks.
Finally.
That's not gonna hit. What about this one? Okay, well, there go all my good rolls that I used to have one of these days. Cool. All right. The officer at the back moves forward slightly. Thorcha, what's your class DC?
My class DC?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me check. 18.
Okay. Oh, right.
All right.
You see, as he approaches, his features seem to twist on themselves, and and you feel like your I'm sorry, your will DC.
My will DC. My bad.
Yes.
1 second.
No, it's my bad.
My will DC.
It would be 10 plus your
okay.
plus your will.
Got it. So it's 17.
Okay, still succeeds.
Okay.
So it kind of it twists into a almost more frightening version of itself, and he successfully demoralizes you.
Damn.
You are frightened 1.
Okay.
Frightened 1 means that you add a -1 to all of your checks and DCs until the end of your turn.
Repeat that one more time.
You get a -1 to all of your checks and DCs until the end of your turn.
Great. Frightened.
And with that, he is going to go ahead. He is also going to aim at aim at you, Sal, and is going to shout "shoot to kill." And you take a -1 to your AC as the other two aim their weapons directly at you, seeming to look for the vital signs. And he is going to then, having demoralized Thorcha, going to aim his weapon at her. Oh, that's not good. For you.
Reggie.
That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. You get hit with 10 void damage.
Oh.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We love void.
Thorcha, it's your turn.
Great. So I can still move, right?
You can still move. It's just difficult terrain, so it adds 5 feet of movement for each
God.
square.
Damn it. Okay. Well, this. Well, no, don't worry about it. 5 feet, 5 extra feet per square.
Correct.
Okay, so I can move 1 step because I have 15 movement. Thank you, armor.
Right, the tank character.
Yeah, it's. I got some heavy armor, and it came at a cost. I'm like, this is gonna be just. I don't need to do any running or anything like that. Wait.
Right. What range will you ever need?
Actually, now I think about it, if I take 2 moves, then I can double my speed.
That's true.
And that will get me 3 spaces forward.
There you go.
What am I saying? So that's 2 actions.
Correct.
Hang on. It's 2 actions for me to go a blue, and 1 more just to be sure. No, never mind. I lied. And I'm gonna do another scattergun shot.
All right, this person's gonna roll
18 reflex.
Fail.
Let's go. All right, let's roll that shit. No, that's the hit. This is for damage.
Yeah, don't roll the d20. You can't do that much damage right now.
I know.
That is 2 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Cool.
That is the end of my turn.
All right. It is Peggy's turn now. Peggy gonna roll to shoot at the one attacking Sal right now. That is indeed going to hit. The damage for that is that much. Okay. And that guy is out of commission.
Yay!
Heyo!
Gonna aim a get him at actually, how are you doing, Sal?
I'm at 6 of 26.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Let's go ahead and do a battle medicine on ya. Let's see how that goes.
Medicine from the river spirit.
What is that from?
I don't
It's
think
from
that's
Spirit
actually
Away.
gonna do. Oh, that's barely heals.
Barely heals.
That you're gonna recover 7 health.
Oh,
That's
thanks.
pretty miraculous.
I'll take it.
And gonna aim a get 'em at the closest. Actually, gonna aim a get 'em at the closest soldier that seems to be showing up.
Hell yeah.
Top of round, Marv.
Oh, that changed what I was gonna do, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna... My action's to move. Second is activating the force field. And I'm gonna just start shooting at the big boy because I think he needs some love and attention.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
Yeah, I feel like he needs to be made part of it. So
Roll
that, ooh, that is max damage. No, that is nope. I lied. That's a shitty hit.
Oh no.
I was so ecstatic for a moment. That's just a 12 to hit.
Oh, unfortunately, that's not going to be enough to hit.
That's okay. That is all my actions.
Sal, it's your turn.
Right. The one that Peggy has told us we should get, I'm gonna get, but I'm gonna quickly move my force field, or not my force field, my terrain problem.
Terrain thingamabob.
So that it encompasses both of our pals here.
Great.
But not Thorcha, if I can.
Great.
So here.
Yeah, you can do that. Awesome.
So I move that. And then I'm going to do a little overheat. So I'm going to vent heat toward my nearby target. Basic reflex save from them.
What are they trying to beat?
17.
Okay. What happens if they fail?
If they fail, 2d6 fire damage, and the target's held equipment becomes hot to the touch for the next round. Unless the target drops its currently held equipment at the start of its turn, it takes 3 fire damage.
Okay. It did succeed, so it'll probably take half that amount of fire damage.
So half of 3.
Half of 3. Okay. I'm glad you're rolling high. Y'all are rolling high somewhere.
Yep, and that's my turn.
Okay. It is now this one's turn. They are going to follow their officer's orders and are going to shoot to kill you, Sal.
Oh wait, I'm a big target.
You know what? You joke, but that actually might be.
That was the intent of me moving there.
Is part of it.
Partial cover. He's behind Marv.
Basically, just sort of turns and does the Alfred Hitchcock thing.
Is that helps?
Stomach covers.
Is that helps for everyone except the natural 20.
Ooh.
It's gonna be fine.
But the great are difficult to raid.
It doesn't negate that. And ooh, okay. So that's 11 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
How are you doing?
I have 2 hit points right now.
Perfect. Yay. We're doing so well.
Oh, I thought I was taking that hit.
We're gonna save this cat.
No. The officer is going to. Okay. And then.
It's hard to
That's
move.
2. Yeah, it's very hard to move. But he actually has a pretty strong move speed.
Let's go.
So he had to use 2 actions to get there. And. Alright. Alright.
Hit me.
Does a 19 hit you?
Nope.
Wow.
Okay. So, but he uses his big old blade and tries to smack you, but it does not do anything. Thorcha, your turn.
Let's go. So Thorcha is going to as this guy approaches, she's gonna realize that her scattergun is out of ammo. She's gonna toss it aside for a swift action, and then use a standard action to draw her dueling sword.
Great.
And we're gonna go a little close quarters, so that's one action. And then we're going to unequip this, and then we're gonna equip our good friend the dueling sword. And then we're going to attack with the dueling sword. That is going to be... Oh! That doesn't count. That fell out. That fell out of his ear. That is a 19 to hit.
That is enough.
Woo! All right. 1d8 plus 2. That is 9 slashing damage.
Oh, nice. He is not looking good.
Great.
Good.
I'll take one more attack. At a penalty. Thank you. Oof, that's rougher. That's 7.
No, that's definitely not gonna hit.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. And that is my turn.
All right, Sal.
Now, that's
Got
me. And
got
I'm
2 of these
looking really
left.
rough.
Yeah.
I've got some blood on my fur, let's say. I'm going to take a moment and look at my life and draw once more the lightning in the bottle card. We're gonna do a little electric arc moment, see if I can zap both these boyos. I also am maintaining the difficulter terrain. And yeah, so that's a basic reflex save 17, if you don't mind.
Okay. The one in front, the officer in front succeeds. The one in the back critically succeeds, so we'll take no damage.
Oof.
Wow. Okay. So half damage. We have 3 once more.
Oh, wait. I'm so sorry. Nope. Okay. Wait, what was what do they have to beat for the reflex?
A 17.
Okay. Almost critically succeeded on that one for the officer as well.
Okay. So half of 3 for both of them.
Well, just for one, because
For
the other
them.
one of them did critically succeed.
Yeah, Sal kind of stumbles
Yeah.
and gets back behind the chaise, breathing heavily.
All right. Okay. What turn number are we at?
Has Peggy gone yet in this round?
Peggy did the get him, as well as some shooting. No, you're right. He hadn't gone in this round yet, so Peggy does need to go. Thank you for reminding me. Peggy is gonna aim some damage. That is going to hit the... Okay, well, there goes that guy. So it's just the
Bye, that
officer
guy.
left. And let me check if your target is then immune to your battle medicine for 1 day. Okay, so can't use that again on, but we'll transfer the get him to the officer and the aim another attack at the officer, which will miss. Okay. The officer thinks the better of things based on everything that is going and tries to start running away, albeit in incredibly slow terrain.
Attack of opportunity.
Do you have that feat?
Oh, fuck me.
Starfinder.
No, I don't have that. No, I don't have that feat.
Yeah, so he is going to make a run for it. What do you all do?
Well, we're still in combat. We're pirates.
I mean, technically, he is not.
We shoot people in the back.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
Go for it. I'm gonna say, starting with Marv, go ahead and aim at the back.
I mean, he was gonna come kill us in our sleep. I don't feel bad about this at all. Does a 16 hit?
16 does not hit.
I'm gonna try again because I got nothing else I can do. It does a 19 hit. It was actually a nat 20, but minus.
If it's a nat 20, then that's a critical hit, no matter what. Roll the damage and double it.
It's still craptacular. So 2 times 2 for fire damage.
Where do you aim to kill this guy?
I don't like what he did to my drone or ordered his bone buddies to do to the drone, so it's just... I just sort of like just hold it sideways. you son of a bitch. And I just start firing into his back. And as he starts to go down, I just keep shooting it like he's taking more hits from a turret that's no longer there. You walk
awesome.
into my house.
You walk into my house, rearrange my furniture.
No, that was me. That was me.
Skeleton
All right.
death magic blast.
So, the battle ends. You see you see the dust kind of settle over the battlefield. At that moment, 3 spheres
Oh.
circle around you.
Oh no.
The tops of each of those spheres opens, and an identical projection emerges. In multiple languages, you see the phrase, "Please wait here. A representative of Zoe Media will be with you shortly." Within a minute of you processing all of this, a sleek black shuttle emblazoned with a golden star and a laughing skull arrives. The door opens, and a sleek, dressed, sharp-dressed ghoul with a rotting face exits. "Greetings. I see you have had quite the adventures. My name is Wasasha Kavir, an executive producer of Zoe Media. You've caught the attention of one of our junior producers. He's been using your journey as stock footage for his upcoming show, Wasteland Wanderers, but he forgot the most important ingredient for media magic: consent. Nonetheless, the footage I saw has been most impressive." She steals a glance at Sal and delivers a sharp-toothed grin. "And I believe you all have the potential to become superstars.
God.
What do you say? Would you like a shot in the spotlight at the halls of the living?" And with that question lingering in the air, you have a few questions yourself. Was Zoe Media tracking you the entire time? Were they any part of this crew that was here clearly to kill you? Are they bringing you to your intended destination? And most importantly, do the Deadbeats want to be superstars? We're going to have to find that out next time. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We'll have more Savannah by Night on Wednesday, more Soul Mogul Screams on Saturday. But otherwise, that is the end of our session this evening. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you at the next transmission.
Bye.
Goodbye.